Hello all, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Gemini out there. This is love coming spread for all of my Gemini out there for the week of January 6th into the 12th. So, without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. 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 Show me cards I need to see. Show the cards I need to see. What type of love is coming towards my Gemini during the week of January 6th to the 12th? What type of love is coming towards my Gemini during the week of January 6th to the 12th? What kind of love is coming towards my Gemini? Show me cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. Feels good. Interesting. All right, so first of all, we got somebody that shot their shot at you before and you turned them down. Okay, Four of Cups energy. So this person, was trying to get to know you a little bit better, trying to holler at you, whatever, and you were like, nope, stop, pause right there. Thanks, but no thanks, not interested. So there's that. Okay, now this person is looking to have their wishes fulfilled. Okay. We pretty much already established that you would fulfill their wishes, but you're not having it, all right? This is an air sign individual, okay? Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Knight of Swords energy here. So this is an individual, okay? A lot of times with these individuals, they have a tendency to act first, think later, okay? And a lot of times that just happens to be because they're very passionate, okay, about whatever. They're very passionate, and because they're very passionate, have a tendency to be kind of be impulsive. Sometimes it can come off as being a little bit reckless, okay, and that's what ends up happening. Okay, it doesn't mean they're bad people, nefarious people. That's just how it works. And so what they have decided to do, they kind of have put the brakes on a little bit. Brakes are just slowing it down just a little bit, all right? Because they realize, hey, maybe a change of tactics here, because they have left being felt like they've been all stabbed up in the back. They feel like, maybe they were mistaking your, maybe they, the feeling I'm getting here is that, you were not very hard. You weren't very harsh in rejecting, if you will, their advances. You were very magnanimous about it. Okay, and it wasn't like a hard no, not interested. It was more like, I'm kind of seeing someone else, even maybe if you weren't. Well, I'm just really concentrating on myself right now, trying to better myself. I'm really focused in on work right now, one of them type of things. So it wasn't a hard no, okay? And so because it wasn't a hard no, they were like, okay, well, a no is not a hell no, so maybe there's something there. And so they kind of slowed down a little bit, kind of, because, when you said no, kind of left them feel like they got all stabbed up in the back, ruination of their plans, like, oh my God. But they think that you are their soulmate, okay? They think that basically you guys are made to be together, all right? And they feel like they got the high ground when it comes to this. They know in their bones that you are the person that was put on this earth for them. Okay? Now, I'm not seeing any kind of stalkerish energy here. Okay? There's nothing very stalkerish as of yet that I'm seeing. We'll kind of see as things progress. But right now, that's not what I'm seeing at all. Just have a person that really feels as though that they've made a connection with you and it wasn't a hard no, so they're going to keep on being a little bit persistent. Okay? And they've decided to kind of ratchet things. They slowed it down, but things are definitely going to ratchet up again, because this individual feels as though that not only do they have the high ground, but they decided to kind of like take charge of the situation and say, okay, you know what? I'm going to prove to this person that we were meant to be together. So, whatever way, shape, or form that may take, this person may, start sending you like, love emojis and sending you flowers and, sending you gifts and stuff, being overtly nice and shit like that. So things are about to kind of start ratcheting up a little bit. Again, I don't see a stalkerish type energy here. This is just a person that really feels as though that they made a connection with you and they want to see if they can convince you to explore it a little bit further. It could turn out there could really be something really decent here. It could turn out this could be a fucking maniac. No. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. So that being said, let's see what type of strength she'll deal with. What kind of strengths are my Gemini dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Gemini dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Gemini dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Gemini dealing with? Show me cards I need to see. Cards I need to see. Cards that I need to see. Okay. So, you got the Page of Swords energy. This is a strength. So when you do, okay, you didn't do it with this individual, but when you do, when you're protecting yourself, rather, sometimes your energy can come off as a bit kind of adolescent, childish when you feel as though you're attacked. That may not necessarily be a bad thing, really depending on the situation. When someone feels hurt or they're attacked, not everybody's going to have the wherewithal to be this, like this, to be like this very magnanimous type of individual. Sometimes when you're hurt, sometimes you respond in a very adolescent way, depending on the situation. And you got to do what you got to do when you're hurt. You express your hurt any way that you can. All right. So again, and this is seen as a strength here. This is not a negative. This is a positive. All right. And whatever it takes to pretty much let the to let the person know, you hurt me. This is a strength. In addition, here you're looking for a person that's going to give you an equal give and take here. You're looking for there to be moderation here. You're not, you don't want to be one of the type of individuals that does a whole lot of giving. You know what I mean? You also want to receive some as well. Just like you don't want to be the person who's always taking, you want to give. So you're looking for something that's going to be reciprocally equal across the board. Also, you're looking for a soulmate. Okay? You're looking for someone that's going to complete you. All right? Looking for someone that's going to, like I said, when you really find that person, when there's really synergetic energy there. Okay? You're humming a tune in your head. You walk in the door, they're humming the same tune. You're talking and then they come in the room with the same thought. They're like, damn, wait a minute, did you hear me or something? That type of thing going on. You're looking to have that kind of synergetic connection with someone. In addition, you're also very strategic, okay, in how you go about, looking for a life partner, if you will. Because you want something that's going to last. You don't want to settle for any old thing. So you're very strategic with how you do it. Again, these are your strengths, so that's a good quality. In addition, you're not afraid to take charge of a situation. If you feel like, I'm really digging this person, but this cat right here is taking all day. Let me step this bad boy up. Let me accelerate here. Put the gas, put the pedal to the metal, in other words. Let me put my foot on the accelerator, kind of speed things up a little bit long, because this person's dragging ass a little bit. And I need to let them know, hey, listen, I need to rule them in or rule them out. So you're not afraid to kind of like start to take charge of a situation and, move things along a little quicker if you think that they're kind of dragging a little bit. In addition, you're able to walk and chew gum at the same time. You can balance. You have a good work-life balance thing going on. You can do your work thing. Also, you got a good personal thing going on too. And you do a very good job of balancing the two. Finally, you're looking for an opportunity. Okay? An opportunity, someone with some substance that you can grow with. Okay? Because what happens with a lot of relationships are, to be honest with you, is that you'll start off right here. You're there. They're there. And either, and then the longer that you're together, of course there's going to be growth. Okay? Sometimes people end up growing apart. They get different interests, you get different interests, and you really can't kind of meet in the middle anymore. So you're looking for someone that you're going to be able to share your life with, where you can grow together with that person, okay? And so, that's pretty much what that is. So with that being said, let's see what types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation. What types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation? What types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation? What types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation? So cards that I need to see. Let's see. Man, I am seeing this a lot today. Jeez. Okay, so Judgment, reconnection with someone from the past, possibly an ex, a former, if someone from your past, an ex or something like that, depending on why you guys separated in the first place, that that could change the dynamics of this, okay? And being as though, so okay, so let me give you a positive and a negative here. Because, like I said before, these are things from your past that could possibly change the dynamics of how you approach what you're currently dealing with, a particular love interest. So a positive would be, maybe, if you're really want to get away from this individual, this current situation, and your ex comes into the fold again, you're like, hey, you know what? I'll just bring my ex back into the fold, and this individual will see me with my ex, and they'll be like, oh, okay, you're back together with your ex, and that's maybe the deterrent that I need. So there's that way, all right? From the other flip side of that, it'll be like, your ex shows up and like, oh, no, not you. Well, shit. I need to run over there to this other individual, the person that's kind of interested in you, and you kind of close the door on them before, and you're like, oh, God, this person's back. And I'm like, let me run over. Hey, what's your name again? Oh, okay. Yeah, come with me. Let's make it happen. So there's that type of situation. So, again, it really depends on the reconnect with the ex, how that, really determining what kind of energy that you guys have together and how things ended will really depend on, so your ex may have an effect on this thing either way, all right? It's basically what I'm trying to say. And again, we have the reconnecting with someone from the past energy. So, that will really change things in a real big way, okay? Also, spiritual strength and passion. So again, maybe this person's passions, at some point, if they can kind of get you to kind of see things, see what you see what they see, rather, get you to see it, that, hey, listen, we got a certain kind of connection, and, maybe if they can convince you to, like, just take a chance. Let's just kind of, let's kind of see if there is really something here. Maybe you're being too quick to cut this off. So again, there's spiritual strength and passion here. So that's another scenario that can change this particular situation. So with that being said, let me, because again, how it affected from your past. In the past, maybe, you really, if things didn't really resonate real quick, then you shut it down. But again, maybe you need to change your mind with this. So who knows? So let's see what additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Okay, so Spirit wants to let you know. Okay, reaction. There's definitely, be on the look out for some type of reaction from the situation. Okay, because something's about to go down. Something about to go down. All right. Something's gonna go down here. So You know, get your antenna up, in other words, okay? Something's definitely going to go down pertaining to like an ex coming to the situation, or this person really ratcheting up the you know the interest in you, if you will. And so there's going to be some kind of things going to go down, and it's going to cause you to react. So something's going to happen within this week that's going to cause you to react. So be on the lookout for that. Okay. Not saying it's going to react as opposed to being negative or positive. There's something's going to go down that's going to cause you to react. Okay. In a big way. So we'll see what happens with that. Rediscovery. Okay. Spirit also wants to let you know that there's going to be again, and maybe like this past energy, you know, there's going to be a sense of rediscovery here. Okay, things or emotions or thoughts that you long thought were dormant are going to resurface. And again, that goes hand in hand with the whole X coming back into the situation. You can rediscover things, you know, passions that you thought were long suppressed coming up to the surface and saying, wow, I really have some kind of feeling of connectivity to this individual. Or it could be like things you long since thought you expelled from yourself. Like, I can't believe this shit is still bothering me. I can't believe that I'm still irritated about this thing. I thought I had dealt with it. I had moved on from it. And, you know, some of that stuff may begin to bubble on the surface. And, you know what I mean? So, again, something's going to go down that's going to cause some type of reaction, okay? And finally, here we have the Alchemy card. One of my favorite cards in this deck. There's something, the reaction that's going to happen is going to cause a sense of rediscovery, okay? And also, there's going to be a transformation that takes place at the same time, or the beginning of a transformation, okay? From one aspect to another, okay? So, you know, like always, the metaphors I like to say, from lead to gold, from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Something that's going to go down. It's going to cause you to kind of look to your past, and either again, it's going to cause a transformation to take place. Okay, so just be ready for it. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna shut this thing down now. A little bit of housekeeping real quick. If I seem like a little bit foggy, a little bit, I did a ceremony 2 days ago, and so I'm still feeling the effects of it a little bit. But nevertheless, if you don't notice it, hey, that's cool. Then don't worry about it. I got a schedule that I'm trying to stick to get out these 4 sets of videos per week. So I wanted to keep it on schedule. So I was like, I'm not going to put it off. I'm going to do it today just for you guys. All right. So anyway, with that being said, this is a general love reading. If it resonated with you, fantastic. I'll leave the link below. Make sure that if you want to know a little bit more about it, you get a personal reading. If it didn't resonate with you, hey, that's cool. And you want to know a little bit more about your specific situation, again, the link will be below. I love you guys. My name is Adonis, and I will see you next time. All right? Bye-bye.